Okay, you guys, so I'm out here making another recording. I'm out here chilling, even though it's... I'm out here just standing by my front porch, even though it's super cold. There's some lights out here. So I don't really know when I'm going to release this recording, even though I said I was going to be gone for a while. There's been people on my channel saying that they wanted me to just keep making content and everything. And I really appreciate that because that lets me know that there are people who really do care about the channel. Because honestly, I don't get a whole lot of support on my channel, even though there are 200 people subscribed. You know, there's only like 3 or 4 people who really care about what I talk about on this channel, so that really, that really warms my heart to know that there are a few people who really do care about the information being presented on this channel, even though it says like I have 200 something subscribers. That doesn't mean shit, because if people aren't really responding to what I have to say on my channel, if they aren't really like engaging in the content, then that doesn't really mean anything, I might as well just have 2, 3, 4 people subscribe to my channel, because that's how many people who actually care about the content that I'm putting out. So I want to thank you guys for supporting. I want to thank you guys for really caring about what I have to say on this channel. But I'm just out here tonight, just relaxing. Just relaxing. Trying to put some vibes out there. But I want to come to you guys with some information, though, that's somewhat coming to me. And I want to be brutally honest in this recording. So, I mean, we're all grown adults here, so I just want to be brutally honest. I want to be honest in this recording, and the information that I'm going to be bringing out to you tonight is just really how I feel, because I know in my heart that I'm not an individual who is very common, in her mindset and her ways of thinking. So I just, I want to come out here and speak in a video about what it means to be a starseed, and you know, what it means to be a way shower and all of that. Because, you know, in this matrix society, people are just gonna live how they want. It's not really based on the uniqueness of the mind and everything. Because if you're a person who is unique, that likely means that you're somewhat of an outcast and an introvert. I mean, I can be somewhat of an extrovert too, but it only happens around certain people. Okay? It's not, it's not around everybody, because not everybody's going to understand what you're trying to put out there. Not everybody's going to get your estranged mind and where it goes, because I do in fact have an estranged mind, and it does go, like, it does go to places out of this world. And even as a young child, this is how I've been. This is how I will always be. A person who has a mind of her own, who goes to these other places within her imagination, just to seek validation, not from other people, but just to seek validation within herself, within these outer worlds that he or she goes to from time to time. See, me, like, I go to these outer worlds, or should I say, I go to these inner worlds, quote unquote, these inner worlds, all the time. All the time. And in this outside matrix world, though, they're not, these people out here, they're not gonna understand. They're not really gonna understand you unless you go to them and speak out to them first. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes here. But what I wanted to say in this recording is that so say you're an individual. Say you are an individual, and you listen to and you like listening to a specific kind of genre of music. So your job as a starseed, and your job as a way shower is to just really open up your mind and just really take in the music, from, within your heart chakra and everything. You're supposed to really take in the music that you really enjoy listening to heart, and really just putting it out there into the universe, into your own mind. So, so that other outwardly beings can, can share your joy of listening to that. That's what's supposed to happen. So, these otherworldly beings, as a starseed myself, I have to say this in a recording. So the reason why you're seeing these orbs, out in the sky, the reason why they're appearing to you so much is because they're coming from your inner desires, your inner passions, because you have, you yourself have opened up that gateway, that, that heart, your heart has opened up a portal for them. And that, that's really done inside. That's really done inside of you. It's not some kind of outwardly thing. It's not something that comes outside of you. It's coming from something that's inside of you. And, I really want to spread this message, and I really want people to just listen to this and really understand where I'm coming from this. Because what I'm saying is 100% true. If you are an individual and you are seeing these things up in the sky. And you know what? As a starseed, you have to, if you're a real starseed, if you're a quote-unquote real starseed, you have to self-identify if these orbs are real for you or not. And you also have to self-identify if these orbs are satellites or if they're really coming from you. That's what really... That's how you can really tell the difference. Okay? Because how you can really tell the difference is if if you know inside of you, if you really know what's true and what's warm, what's heartfelt inside of you, and you've been doing this for a while, then yeah, you will automatically know that, that orb is coming from inside of you. Because you've put in the time, you've put in the effort to reach out to another dimension. You've put in that time to open up a portal to that other dimension. I mean, that's what's really important here. I'm out, I'm out here on my front porch, smoking my vape because I don't want to risk smoking my cannabis vape yet. I don't want to risk smoking my cannabis vape yet because, I'm still in the process of getting this job, so I don't want to sabotage my chance of getting this job. I'm paranoid that, if I do smoke cannabis right now, which I don't think I have nothing to worry about because, I already did like the drug screening and the background check and all of that, but still, like, I just feel like I really need this job, so I'm not gonna try and sabotage it by smoking cannabis right now. So yeah, I've been clean. I've been clean from smoking cannabis for over a month now. And this was all for in the process for me finding a job. And I'm now in the process of getting into a job now, but I still don't want to sabotage it by smoking it now. because HR still has to contact me about when I can start a training day and all of that over at the casino. But anyway, I'm trying to do my best. Without smoking it right now, even though I do know that when I smoke cannabis, it really opens me up to all of those downloads that the universe has given me. And I know that I may not be able to access them right now, but that's okay. I'll be able to access them later. And by the time when I can, I'll be able to tell you guys, like, what the universe is really telling me through these downloads and all of that. So yeah, I mean, I may not really truly be able to access them right now, but that's okay. It's worth the wait, because as soon as I can get in this job, I'll be able to make money, and me and my spouse will be able to move out of this place into a better place. We'll be able to save money to get a new vehicle, just in general, to be able to upgrade to like many other better things that we've been needing. So yeah, it's worth the wait. So yeah, I just wanted to come in a recording and tell you guys, I really don't want to be off the channel, but so yeah, I'm just here to tell you, I'll make recordings here and there, but it's not gonna be like very frequent, because and this goes back to the whole cannabis thing. Like, I just feel like cannabis, I just feel like it just feels like cannabis is really able to like open me up to like fresh new information that that these stars are giving me, as far as like bringing forth new information, this new age information that people need to know about, because we do need to know about it, and it does need to be out in the open like this. Otherwise I feel like humanity can't evolve, even though people are uploading and they're telling us new information every day. But it's just like, there are certain individuals like myself who are, who's bringing this new, unique information to people that, most of these common people just don't really talk about. Yeah, like, I just feel like, there are certain individuals out here who are meant to do this. Who are meant to bring this fresh, new, unique information out there for the people. And I feel like I'm one of those persons. I feel like I'm one of those people who is supposed to do this. Because most of these common people out here, like, they don't give a fuck. Like, they don't give, they could give two fucks about doing this. So, there's certain individuals who are meant to do this on a YouTube channel, and I feel like I'm one of them. So most of these people out here, Most of these people out here, they're just, they're just living their ordinary, mundane lives. Just doing what they do. But, there are these certain off-world people who are supposed to, they're, like myself, not bragging or anything, but there's certain people who are supposed to give this off-world, this off-realm information to people here on this earthly realm. And I feel like I'm one of those people who are meant to give out this unique information, because not a whole lot of people are qualified to do this. And I feel like I'm qualified because I have such a unique mind. I have such a different mind to where I feel like I just feel like I just want to do this for people. Hi, honey. I'm making a recording.
Okay. Are you being loud?
No. He asks if I'm being loud. I don't give a fuck. It's not like they're gonna say anything anyway. Most of these people are all Spanish anyway. But yeah, anyways, you guys. So going back into if you listen to a certain genre of music, your job as a way shower is to, your job as a way shower is to just take in your music, take your music to heart, and just let it out into the universe, and just try and let the universe know that you really love this music, you really love what you do, and just put it back out there into the universe, and the universe will let you know, like, these stars out here will thank you, because you're putting out unique, critical information, as a human being. The human being that you are, like, you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do this. As a unique individual, you're supposed to just go into your mind and just put out what you love into your mind, out into the universe itself. And it will come back to you accordingly. This is what a starseed's supposed to do. Like, say you listen to a particular kind of song, or say you're listening to a particular kind of album that you really enjoyed as a younger person, in your youth. Say, like, while I was growing up, I really enjoyed listening to the Pet Shop Boys. I can't really say, I can't particularly remember when the Pet Shop Boys came out, but I know that they're an older band. But I have to say that you don't really come across them very often. I don't really particularly, hear their songs come out on the radio very often. And say, as a starseed, you yourself, you're a walking, talking, breathing radio. That's what you are. You're a walking, talking, breathing radio. You're supposed to broadcast what you love, what you like listening to out there, out into the universe. Because you love it so much, you have to let that heart frequency, you have to let that heartfelt, warm, light frequency inside of you so that you can broadcast it out for other beings to listen to. So, when I was a young girl growing up, I liked listening to Pet Shop Boys, this album called Talk Talk.